Hello folks, welcome back on the plot. My name's Elaine and this is Allotment Joy. Welcome along. So we're taking a few more things in. Yesterday we had rhubarb crumble and yeah, freshly harvested rhubarb anyway. So today we have, well, we've got tomatoes, we've got pears, but today we're going to bring in some Brussels sprouts, take the apples off the tree. I just basically do a little bit of maintenance, so I'll just show you what we're doing. So I decided to tackle the Brussels sprout bed. These are Brussels sprouts brilliant, and looking at them now, I think they're quite alright in size anyway. So yeah, the caterpillars and everything else has got in now, white fly, cabbage, white butterflies, even wasps and everything. So taking the mesh off, there's no point because the plants have grown that tall, they've lifted the mesh up and everything just got in, so what the heck. So first of all I topped them. I'm also taking away the dead leaves from down there, and I also decided to start taking the leaves off up the stalk as well. But as I said, by judging how big some of these are, I'm going to bring some in today. Oh, let's have a look at what I've been doing is taking off some of the lower branches and having a look as well. Less habitat for whitefly. Okay. Opens everything up. So there we are. They're not bad. Could go a little bit more, so I'll leave that one alone. I've already taken one stalk. So this is alright though. I'll bring this one in, and there's the one across the other side as well. And yeah, I'll take them in and then put them in the freezer. They do quite well. Some of them, yeah, the lower bits are lovely. I could pick them off and freeze them and leave the smaller ones as well. Or I could just say, well, you know, just take a whole lot in. That defeats the whole object of topping them, doesn't it? Yeah, so we're making good progress anyway. So we've got the bottom leaves stripped and exposed some fairly large Brussels sprouts. They're certainly bigger. As I say, I've grown other varieties, but I've tried this one. This is brilliant, and my plot nearby had this. And I'm very happy even with the size I've got here. So I think what I'll do though is I'll take a couple of stalks with me today. The smaller ones, like over here, I'll leave, but because I haven't got any support for them, I'll put some canes in and tie them, otherwise they'll start rocking, and when they rock they blow, yeah, supposedly. Anyway, so yeah, let's get cracking and get a few stalks in. Well, there we have it. One nice red cabbage for tea. So I'm very happy about that. That's some more stuff to take home. And yeah, a nice red cabbage as well. Yeah, I'm not taking a pumpkin. A nice red cabbage, and I'll have that for tea. Hello and welcome back to Allotment Joy. My name's Elaine. Welcome on the plot in the rain. Anyway, so we've had a bit of a thunderstorm. I managed to get out the car and scuttle over to the greenhouse. Even the dogs took cover underneath the benches. Oh my goodness! It's howling down. Listen to that! Oh my goodness! Oh wow! This is absolutely torrential! I'm so glad I got into the greenhouse! Get your canoe out! Wow! This is what the gardeners needed. Maybe not so heavy like, but by golly, thunder as well. This is lovely. Long overdue. Oh, smell the rain, smell the freshness. This is just so lovely. Everything here is looking slightly woolly. I did top them, but yeah, never say no to a tomato plant. Anyway, so I've topped them. So what I'm going to do now is give everything a thorough haircut, knock back a lot of these leaves as well, and create the maximum amount of airflow and get these tomatoes over the line. Right, so I've cut that one back a lot. Yeah, stripped. But you've got to be realistic. I mean, we're in September now. We're in September, and before you know it, 30 days, half September, and the rest. Yeah, before you know it, yeah, we're losing daylight hours anyway. So you've got to be realistic about your tomatoes. Will they grow? Will they still grow enough, big enough to be harvested? So if you don't think they are, maybe knock them back a couple of tomatoes and let them concentrate on making one big tomato or something like that. Yeah, but there's no use trying to grow little tomatoes, because there's or even if you've got flowers on them, there isn't enough time. There really isn't enough daylight time, and the plants know it as well. So time is of the essence. Get your tomatoes tidied up. Be realistic about whether you're going to get a crop out of it or not. Maybe knock back one or two green tomatoes to make one bigger tomato, okay? Right, so I'm going to carry on now. So I'm getting there. Yeah, so the middle ones here are bush tomatoes, but there's no point. I mean, I need to knock back a lot of the leaves. I've only got one big tomato down there. So I just cut back a lot of the leaves. This one here has come all the way from here, which is a normal one. Yeah, and now he's got some good tomatoes on them, and they're ripening off. So what I will do is I will take these ones that are ripening off now, even this one as well, letting it ripen at home. And yeah, and just being a little bit more critical about whether you're going to be able to get the tomatoes to ripen off anyway. So yeah, but at least a lot of the leaves are being taken back now, so there's more airflow. What's that one? Yeah, so you got a little tomato one. Yeah, so not really realistic. So let's get that one cut off. Yeah, so I might cut off now anyway, unless you'll have to tidy up later on, eh? So there we have it. Everything's had a good haircut. Have cut the trunk full of leaves. Definitely created more airflow. Also found a rat hole while I was at it as well. Yeah, little blighters. Don't forget when you've got your tomatoes to save tomato seed, because with everything going the way it is, everything's going to be stupidly priced next year. So just save your seed. Yeah, save your seed. Make a note. Make photographs. Yeah, put them, dry them off, put them away, and next year you've got tomatoes to go from the get-go. Yeah, there you are. So even if blight came in here, it wouldn't be so tragic anyway. So job well done. So while I'm here, I may as well get a few tomatoes in. Less for the rat to have a nibble at. Let's have a look. Yeah, starting to turn colour now. Bring them off quickly. Got a bite on that. miscellaneous slug, probably. Right, I'll bring you back shortly. So not only do I have Roma VF, I also have Moneymaker, and there's a nice truss there. So let's get these ones in before blight hits. So, how's that for scale? Now I didn't put her there, she put herself there, but how cute is that? It's not the ground, it's on something soft even though it's wet, yeah, but how cute is that? Oh, she's just a darling. So, there's that basket there with some of the tomatoes, well, with the tomatoes out the greenhouse. Yeah, I've got some chocolate cherry, which are these ones here. I must save them anyway. And I've also got this basket here as well. So it's a nice reddish, pinkish tinge on everything. So what's left is an awful lot of green tomatoes. Yeah, so still good, some good trusses on the Moneymaker as well. But we've had a little guest anyway, as you know, and he's also had a go at the Ushikikuri. So I've taken it off, and I'm going to leave it up to him to come back, and he can help himself to that one, because if he's gnawing away on that, he's not gnawing away on my tomatoes. Well now folks, that'll be it for just now. Yeah, quite an eventful couple of hours. Thunderstorm, which is lovely, gets me off the hook water in the garden, and it's definitely what this garden has needed in a long time anyway. So yeah, everything's looking really, really hydrated, and yeah, our nature also appreciates that rain too. So yes, so I've got the tomatoes in from the outside garden. I've stripped the heck out of my greenhouse and got those tomatoes harvested, so there's only a slack handful in there now, so I'm not worried at all about what's going on in that greenhouse. I'll just finish it off later on, and I'll just put it on put the stuff on the compost heap anyway. Yep, so I'll finish here now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.